All right, so I have made it to the lake I'm going to be fishing today, and today is going to be the third event for Slay Nation. As you guys saw in my last Slay Nation event, me and my buddy killed it. We got well over 100 inches of bass, but this lake is completely different. If we catch like 80 to 90 inches, I'll be pretty happy with that. There are a ton of dinks in this lake, like 13 or so inches. I'm thinking if we can catch kind of that 18-inch caliber bass today, we're gonna be looking pretty good. Now, I'm doing my intro in the truck, obviously, because it is supposed to be pouring down rain all day today, which absolutely stinks because I thought my frog togs were in the truck. They're not, so I'm about to be cold and soaked for the next 8 or so hours. Anyway, I already have the boat kind of set up. I'm just kind of waiting in my car right now so I don't get totally soaked before the tournament even starts. Yeah, not only is it supposed to rain all day, it is supposed to rain very hard all day. So I don't think the drone's going to be a possibility today with the rain, and I don't think one of my GoPros I'm gonna bring out today. If it was supposed to be raining on and off, I'd probably use that second angle today, but because it is supposed to downpour all day today, I think I'm just gonna use my waterproof chest cam. That kind of seems like the smartest idea. So now it's just kind of a waiting game. It is 6 o'clock in the morning right now. We all launch at 7 a.m. and we all have to be back at the launch at 3 p.m. And it's our 5 longest fish over 12 inches.
Just throw that up front. I'm just going to double check myself. 50 seconds. It's 7 o'clock, so. Good luck. See everybody back here.
Good luck. We just have to go down this long canal to reach the lake. Yeah.
Oh well. What do you think?
Yeah, that'll work. All right, so we made it to our first spot. Didn't take very long, but this lake I don't really have too much success at other than docks. So that's kind of what we're going to be targeting first, is going around the edge, kind of hitting some docks.
That's honest opinion. You know what I usually do. Yeah.
Like a mushroom, a bad place to... Yeah, I just never really have done that well here. If you want to skedaddle up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then tell me where to go. Alright, so me and my buddy just made like a 15-minute run all the way to the backside of the lake here. And we just kind of wanted to get away. We really weren't feeling the docks right at the mouth of this lake. So we just took off, decided to do our own thing back here. So even like throwing a sometimes cast, not a bad idea.
Dude, it would have been miserable if you didn't have fucking, if I didn't have fucking.
I know, dude.
Trying to pull over the dude.
Remembering the frog top.
Let's go back on.
There's gotta be a fish up
So that
in
was
there.
the other thing that was perfect with it, was the timing.
Water's a lot warmer here, so they might like to hang out here when the water's like...
It's exactly where I hit when I was like, oh.
I wasn't even aiming there, but I'll take it. That's fine, dude. All right, so me and my buddy now have been fishing for about an hour. A little less than that, but it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so we've been out for an hour. And absolutely nothing. I did have a follow on the chatterbait, I switched away from that Texas rigged Senko to a 3/8 of an ounce black and blue chatterbait. And that's been the only action so far, is like a 4 or 5 inch yellow perch following my chatterbait. Other than that, absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Today's gonna be tough filming in the rain. We just caught a little break right now, which is why I put a new battery in, but I do not want to risk breaking my camera gear filming today. You know what, one thing I noticed too is I ran out of my 1/0 mosquito hooks from Owner.
I just figured it was something you'd said before and I didn't realize. Yeah, have that for Blanco.
All right, I'm already gonna switch up from the chatterbait because we moved away from the weeds and we're gonna be hitting a little bit more dock. So I'm gonna try a Ned rig.
If you can jump really high. Holy fuck, dude, had me jump something. Somewhere around that.
Yeah, body under the. I gotta look away. Running a bunch of shep.
Do you think
And that's where I feel like we could be, like, you know how Baxter were fishing offshore?
Yep.
I feel like this. Yep, another topwater, straight ahead, straight ahead. Got him, got him. Feels decent. And by decent, I mean like a 12-incher. Okay, okay. There we go, dude. Breaking the ice. This might even go 15. I need it.
Where did it go?
14 and a half. All right, first fish.
I mean,
I've only been fishing for almost 2 hours. First keeper, but I just got bit back to back. And we're kind of fishing a little bit deeper off the shoreline, not right up on the shoreline. And we're actually seeing quite a bit of rises out here in the deep. So maybe just kind of like last tournament, how we were a little bit offshore, we might throw a little bit offshore as well.
through that. And I'm just like, are you trying?
Because now I'm heading deep.
What? Never mind.
Because, dude, it's like, I'm guessing 4 feet. Yeah, 3 feet.
Not very.
No, and it's sandy. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I might go chatterbait then.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do
Yeah,
what I've
it's
been
just-
doing. Switching back and forth here and there to try and figure something out.
Yeah, I think I figured a
Kinda
little something out
debating.
with that bite, but the problem is it's
One.
too weedy out here. So once we get closer to like the docks down in that corner, I'll probably end up switching back.
Fucking debating throwing a couple of casts top water. That on the way up, dude. We
Alright,
would have
let
been so fast.
I'll pull us this way then. Look at that right there. Just scared of school or something. Alright, I think I'm gonna try the wacky. Some sort of school. Oh, yeah, now they're right there.
How do you break it here lightly? Try cutting that in half.
Yeah, right? I wonder if there's trout in here. That did look brown, but it almost looked like a trout head coming up out of
Tell
the
me if it
water.
looked like it was hitting the top.
It did.
Like barely.
Feeding, yeah.
Like a little nip. You wanna?
Let's head back to shore, yeah. It was definitely worth a shot, but they're not hitting, so
No, I don't know.
yeah. All right, fish. Start cooperating. Not weeds. Sometimes deep. Okay, that's a smallie. That's a smallie. That's 12. It might be exactly 12. I don't squirrel. Oh, that's 13.
And both pictures have it over 13.
All right, cool.
One fin over 13. So.
All right, cool. So I had a 14 something. He has a 13.
Oh.
We'll be prepared for a downpour.
Why would you say that?
You're the one who jinxed it earlier.
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude.
That wasn't weed?
No. Did you see it? That was a very nice smallie, dude.
Yeah.
Nice smallie.
One time getting into some smallies.
Nice smallie. But it hit again, so maybe it'll hit for a third time.
What is a school of...
So much grass out there. Oh, dude, again. Right off to our left there.
You think
I'm definitely there.
you can poke him, right?
Nope.
Oh, I got one.
Ooh.
Keeper.
Yeah, there we go. You're our good luck. Got him. Crappie.
Huh.
Seriously?
That's what we were seeing. Where was he at? What?
Remember that place we were struggling to catch fish and we talked to people on a bass boat and they're just, oh yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. That's how we were catching them. And it was just like around the edge by lily pads. Was that this lake or?
No, it wasn't this lake, but I know exactly what those.
Alright. Come on. Yep. Oh. How?
Fucking right through that shit, huh?
Oh yeah.
I'm scared. I won't. I like to flirt with the edges.
Oh, pick.
God damn it. Dude, at first I thought that was fucking giant.
Oop. That's the money. Oh, bluegill or something. Just leave now. The thing is.
Yeah, dude, so I think my...
Time check?
11 on the dot.
All right, so me and my buddy have been fishing for 4 hours. We have 4 more hours left in this tournament. And we do not have a limit yet. We have 4 out of our 5 keepers. Our biggest is, I believe, 14 3/4. Our smallest is 13 or 13 1/4. You.
So cool.
Dude, there's not a single bluegill on them though. Yeah, dude, because like, even Dude, surface again, same spot.
He thought it was, you can't always do it.
Like,
Because he's hiding over there right now. Oh, dude, something swarmed him. Dude, they're back there.
there we go. That's the keeper. Yes, good job keeping tension. Good job keeping tension.
There was more.
All right, I'm gonna throw once. Get him. Nice, dude. Nice job with the limit, man. All right, buddy just caught one. He said there's a few fish that swarmed his bait.
More than one move back. Here, in front of us.
Where?
Over here.
Oh, just scared something. Saw it follow me.
Wicked shot.
I gotta go back to it. It's the only thing that I was getting bit on.
Fuck, he can be up there.
Actually.
Fucking down, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Put you away right now.
That's a little bit better. Yep, just scared him again. Got him. Like a 13. It's a pickerel. I thought it was a bass on a bed. Alright. Alright, it's about 12:15 right now. I just saw a fish jump in the lily pads down there. I'm gonna try out the wacky worm for the first time today.
What?
Well, it's banned in this league.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, wacky worm, you've been good to me so far this year. Let's upgrade some of these 13s, eh? I gotta cast it a little bit shallow. I gotta do it.
Did you get to do it?
No.
You did good.
Let me see if I can.
I saw one flash.
Can you just get out of here, man? So, like, nothing. I think it's bigger than 13. So fat. So fat.
Where'd you just catch it?
Right there.
On shore?
Kind of, yeah. Why did I even bother?
I can tell by the disappointed.
If I wanted to, I probably could have squeezed him to 12. But he was like 11 and 3/4. Oh, well, taking my GoPro off first would be helpful, eh? Big fish. Okay. Goodbye, 13. But that'll definitely call a 13.
$15 and a half, baby.
That's our lunker, dude. Nice job. Can't figure him out. So that is the end of the footage. I was able to film most of the tournament up until around 2 p.m. But right around 2:30 p.m. my buddy came in clutch and caught this 18-incher. Now that was a big fish at the time. That was a 5-inch cull, I believe. So I'm not exactly sure the final tally, what we ended up with. I will put it on the video right now. and that was good enough for 3rd place. Now, kind of this lake is the complete opposite of Baxter Lake. Me and my buddy got over 100 inches at Baxter Lake, and at the beginning of the video, I did say this lake is pretty stingy, so to catch that 18-incher was actually not too bad. I believe lunker I think was only like 18 and a quarter, or maybe 18 and a half, so we almost got lunker as well. So 3rd place really isn't too bad, I guess. And as you guys saw, I just could not really figure out the fish. My buddy ended up having 4 out of our 5 keepers. And I tried throwing what my buddy was throwing. I just couldn't get bit on it. But the next tournament is going to be at Little Sunapee, and I think in New London, New Hampshire. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.